Hey everybody, welcome back. David Eon and the lovely Miss Lady Pop Hunter here with another rant. Yeah, I had mine about the Mondo experience just recently, and now it's LPH's turn because she's got something that she wanted to talk about, and this time it's Big Bad Toy Store that's the culprit.
I don't really have a rant.
It's a rant.
I just have a question, really for the community and whoever watches. If you have dealt with Big Bad Toy Store and their returns, I returned an item, and if you've watched the channel before, you know, I placed an order. Super 7 had the a box of Sesame Street reaction figures. I didn't realize, and I take the blame for that, I didn't realize that they were blind boxes. I thought it was going to be, and Super 7 has done this before, they put out a full wave in a box and you'll get a whole wave in a box.
Yes.
So I thought that's what that was. But once I got it, I saw that they were little mystery boxes. So all of the figures were in boxes, and you had to open each one because they were putting out some specialty ones, some translucent ones with different things going on. So once I saw that it was a mystery box, I was like, oh man, I don't want this. I'm going to return it. So, I didn't open it. I opened the initial box, but I never opened up the Super 7 packaging or the individual blind boxes. I didn't do any of that. I saw what it was, and I didn't touch it anymore. So I contacted Big Bad Toy Store first to ask, can I return this item? I bought it, and I didn't realize what it was. And they responded, yes, you can. Now, the initial email, when I did that, was on December 6th. 2024, and they gave me details on what to put on the box. You put in a copy of the packing slip, of the order. So I printed off the order with the order number on it. They said on the outside of the box, make sure you write return. We wrote return on it. They gave me the address, attention return department. I did all that. And again, I put a copy of the order inside the box. So that was on December 6th. And we sent it UPS. So on December 12th, I checked the tracking and it got to Big Bad Toy Store and it was signed for. I can't remember right now who signed for it, but UPS showed that it was dropped off and signed for by this person. And so I'm like, okay, cool. They got it. So I hear nothing back. And also they said, how do you want your refund? And I said, just refund my card. I thought about getting a store credit, but so I said all that. So December 28th, I contacted them again, hey, just following up. Cause I went to my Big Bad Toy Store account. It doesn't show, hey, you got something pending, we working on it, processing, nothing. So on December 28th, I went on the website, I sent in a chat and said, I returned this, gave my order number, took a screenshot of the UPS thing, showing that they got it from the website. And, you received it on December 12th. It was signed by this person. Just want to know the status of my refund. I requested a refund to my card. So then they responded on December 31st, basically saying, it takes a while. We have to ensure that it was delivered and it's your product. It was kind of rude. And I'll give... I'll show the email that I sent and what they sent. But basically, it hasn't been processed yet, and we don't know if it's actually been delivered. Now, remind you, I attached a screenshot of the UPS tracking saying that it was delivered and who it was signed by. and I typed all that out in my email. Well, in the chat.
Yes.
And I followed that up with an email. So I chat and email. So I got a response, like I said, on the 31st. So I said, okay, maybe it's Christmas time. Maybe they got a lot going on. So I'll give them some time. I'll give them a month.
So by now they haven't even opened it.
Right.
Yeah, they haven't even bothered to open it yet. It's stacked somewhere.
Yeah. So I said, I'll give them some time. I'm going to give them until January 31st. So January 31st, I contact them again, basically saying the same thing. But this time, I put in that I contacted you on December 28th. You responded saying that, this process takes time. It hasn't been processed yet, and we'll get back with you. Just checking on the status. It's been over a month. And basically I got the same response back. Oh, we haven't gotten to it yet. This is a long process. We'll get back with you when we've processed your order. So I'm thinking, one, you got my package.
Yes.
And my money.
Yes.
And I have nothing.
No.
So what does that mean? Trinessa not buying nothing from Big Bad Toy Store again.
Yeah, because at this point, I mean, we are 2.5 months roughly into this process.
Yeah.
And they act like they haven't even opened this package yet.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. And then, in an initial email, they were like, did you follow the proper steps with the return? And we did not, because David packed it for me because I wanted to make sure it was packed nice, and I gave him the detailed list that they gave me.
Yeah.
David, if you watched long enough, you know how he is with packing. He packs, and he put all of the return stuff on there. My name was on there. Everything was on there that they wanted and needed. So
I know what I'm doing with the packing. I know how to follow directions.
So, I still have things pending. I mean, I got something pending from March 2023. That's 2 years. I don't blame Big Bad Toy Store for that.
Sure.
That's the company it was a startup, or it is a startup company. And they had some religious figures that I really wanted, because it falls in line with what our beliefs are. And I really wanted that to add to the collection. And it hasn't come in yet. Again, I don't blame Big Bad Toy Store for that. I'm just saying, I still have stuff in my pile of loot. Well, not pile of loot, sorry. In my pre-order. So I'm not going to cancel it. I'm going to let it ride out. But once all of that's clear, and I get that pile of loot, I'm closing my account. I mean, I'm going to leave it open until I get my refund. Yeah. But they ain't getting another dime.
Boy, they don't like giving their money back, do they?
No. And I mean, even if they say, hey, what about this? Why don't you take a store credit? That'll be fine, because I can put it towards what's there already. But at least don't be talking to me like, how we know you sent something back. I sent it back because I gave you the tracking number.
Tracking
and all,
number
information. And then I wrote down and highlighted the name of the person that signed for it.
Yeah, and it was set up to be signed for, because sometimes UPS can just leave things. Not this package. I know better than that. So it had to be signed for.
Yeah,
the way that
I didn't know that.
The way that it was set up, had to be signed for. And so they do have it. They know they have it. All they have to do is confirm that tracking. They know who works for them. Yeah. And, we're going to be creeping up on, what's today, the 25th? Yeah. So we're going to be creeping up on 3 months here
and I'm
shortly.
And I'm going to contact them again at the end of the month. Like I said, well, I've never worked in a warehouse, but I can believe that it's a lot going on. I can go with that. Do I believe a lot going on? No, because I've been working a long time in various industries. Yeah. And I know out of an 8-hour day, you ain't working all 8. I can give them Christmas. Yeah. Okay, during Christmas, we got a lot of orders coming in. We got a lot of orders going out. And we got returns coming in. Okay, that was in December. Today is what, February 25th today?
Yeah.
Today it's February 25th, 2025. Y'all had time.
It don't take that long. There's really no excuse for an operation that big.
That big.
They are a very large operation.
Yes.
It does not take almost 3 months now, 2.5, closing in on 3 months here, to process a package that they know that they have.
Yeah, they know they got it. Again, if they don't want to give me my money back, just say, hey, we can't refund you, your money, but we can give you store credit. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Because again, I got stuff in pre-order. If I didn't, I'll find something just to, satisfy the money that you got. But no, I'm not getting anything. So my question is, has anybody else had a problem returning something to Big Bad Toy Store? What is your experience? How long did it take?
Yeah.
Is it just me? I probably would have did better if I said, yeah, give me a store credit. They probably would have gave me the credit before they got the package.
Yeah, because it feels shady. It feels like one of those things that you hear about on the internet where so-and-so with some kind of startup with a comic book company or something like that, or they send in their books to get cleaned and pressed and never see them again. You see stuff like that all the time, and it's like, it makes you wonder. Again, they're too big of an operation for that. I don't think they're in any kind of financial trouble. To me, there's really no excuse for it taking that long.
Even if you're in financial trouble, what that got to do with me? And you refunding my money?
Well, because if some of these organizations are in financial trouble, they just kind of fall off the books, and then people get screwed.
That's true.
But
but again, all they got to do is say, hey, our bank account kind of low. Let me give you something out of the warehouse. Go online and pick out something, and let it add up to what we owe you. Okay, I can honestly, truly go with that. Apply it to the stuff that I already have on pre-order. That's fine. Do something. Don't make it sound like I'm trying to scam you. Especially, I turned in that receipt, and you can go in and look on my account and see that I've ordered it. It still shows, in your order history. So, I don't know about them. But they're not getting more business from me.
So she's throwing it out there, asking the community here, have you had an issue with Big Bad Toy Store?
Yeah, and what was it?
What was it? Can you tell us in the comments section down below?
And if you had a good experience, tell me what you did, so I can try. Maybe I didn't talk to them right. Maybe I talked to them a little bit too professional. Maybe, I don't know. I'm used to dealing with complaints. And when you deal with complaints, you lay everything out. You take away all questions. You give them all of the information they need so they won't have to come following up. So I'm used to that. So that's what I did here, because that's what I do all day. So I make sure if I have a question or a problem or I need to show you something, I'm giving you everything you need so you don't have to call me and you don't have to ask me nothing, because it's in front of you. So that's what I did with them. Maybe they don't like that. Maybe they felt like I was being a bit much. I don't know. I just want my money back, or send me the product back. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it, even if I have to resolve going to eBay and selling it on eBay. Maybe that's what I should have did to start with, but I didn't want to do that. I'm just like, I don't want it. Just give it back. But bet you next time, it won't be a next time with Big Bad Toy Store though. But I just want my money, my stuff, or give me store credit. One of them three things need to happen.
So there you go. See, it was a rant. So thoughts, guys? Tell us what you think in the comments section down below, or if you have a similar experience or something like that, let us know. Please do. Give us a thumbs up. Always appreciated. Share the video if you can. Help the channel grow. Subscribe if you are new. All of that good stuff. And if that is it And what more can we say but thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.